What if I told you that a major retail chain slashed their customer interaction costs from $2.04 to just 12 cents per conversation?
I mean, that sounds like a typo on a quarterly earnings report, honestly.
Right. But they did that all while actually increasing their customer satisfaction scores.
Which is the crazy part.
Totally. And welcome to today's deep dive, because this isn't hypothetical. It's the reality buried inside this new enterprise solutions guide by AetherLink.
Yeah, the Dutch AI consulting firm. They're, the team behind Aetherbot, Aetherminden, and AetherGD.
Exactly. So if you are a European business leader or, a CTO trying to evaluate AI adoption, we are extracting the most actionable insights from this guide today.
And we really need to talk about why this matters for you right now, especially if you're sitting in, say, Berlin or Paris evaluating enterprise AI.
Because looking at 2026 data from Dubai might seem, I don't know, a little counterintuitive.
Right. You'd usually think of Silicon Valley or London. But Dubai and the UAE have basically transformed into this massive real-world sandbox for complex enterprise automation.
Oh, wow, really?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the macroeconomic data really sets the stage here. The UAE's digital economy grew by 13.2% in 2025.
That's huge.
And AI drove like 31% of that entire expansion.
Wait, 31%? That's a staggering proportion of growth resting on just one technological shift.
It really is. The International Data Corporation is actually projecting that 78% of enterprises in the GCC region will have deployed at least one AI application by 2026.
Which is wild.
And Gartner is reporting a 67% growth in enterprise AI chatbot deployments, specifically in the Middle East. So it's not just a regional tech hub anymore.
It's a deployment zone.
Exactly. And the crucial link for European CTO is the regulatory framework. Dubai's AI Ethics Board aligns very closely with the strict compliance standards of the EU AI Act.
Okay, let's unpack this, because basically whatever solutions survive and scale in Dubai right now, they're effectively pressure-tested blueprints for European deployment.
Yes, precisely. You get to see what works in a highly regulated environment before risking your own infrastructure.
Which takes so much guesswork out of the process. And the technology in this AetherLink guide is just moving so fast. We're not talking about those frustrating, traditional chatbots anymore.
Oh, definitely not.
Like the ones where you just mash the zero key trying to get a human.
Right, the I didn't understand that bots.
Exactly. So can you break down the difference between those old chatbots and what the guide calls AI agents? Because it seems like a hard line.
It is a hard line. It really comes down to autonomy. A traditional chatbot just responds to queries, right? It's reactive.
It just reads a script.
Yeah. But an AI agent, like the production-grade agentic workflows AetherDV is building, they actively manage workflows. They integrate with your backend systems and execute tasks completely autonomously.
So they aren't just answering questions. They're actually doing the work.
Exactly. In software terms, agents have write access, not just read access.
Give me an example of that from Dubai. Like, what are they actually doing?
Well, look at the logistics sector. When an AI agent manages logistics in Dubai, it's not just pulling a tracking number. If there's a port delay, the agent autonomously checks weather and traffic APIs and then optimizes truck routes in real time.
Wow, on its own.
Yeah, and it simultaneously updates the warehouse API for loading dock times and interacts with port customs.
So it's basically the central nervous system for the whole operation.
Exactly. And in retail, agents are doing dynamic pricing, like scraping competitor prices and adjusting digital price tags on the fly.
They maximize margins, right?
Right. In healthcare, they're triaging patients and flagging critical cases before a human doctor even sees the file. Or in hospitality, there are 247 concierges booking room service directly through the point-of-sale systems.
Okay, so as an enterprise tech leader, I have to play the skeptical CTO here. That level of autonomy sounds amazing, but also terrifying.
It's a huge shift, yeah.
Like, how do you prevent these systems from hallucinating? We've all seen the news about AI inventing company policies or giving away crazy discounts. Handing over dynamic pricing to something that might just make things up is my nightmare.
And that hallucination risk is, frankly, the single biggest barrier to enterprise adoption right now.
Because if you just plug an LLM into your backend.
Right, it's just predicting the next word based on the entire open internet. That's where the fabrications come from. But the AetherLink guide proposes a cure for this, using an architecture called RAG.
Which is Retrieval Augmented Generation.
Exactly. ARID grounds the AI in your proprietary enterprise data, like your SAP or Oracle platforms, customer databases, compliance docs, instead of the open internet.
Okay, let me make an analogy here to see if I'm getting this. So instead of the AI taking a closed book test and having to just guess the answer from memory, Arib makes it an open book test, where the AI is only allowed to quote directly from your official company manuals.
That is a perfect analogy. The AI is structurally forbidden from guessing. And what's fascinating here is how this looks in practice. There's a logistics case study in the guide where a Dubai-based firm indexed over 50,000 knowledge documents.
Wait, 50,000? That's insane.
Yeah, dense shipping policies, customs regulations, everything.
And the results were staggering. The guide says their response times dropped by 64% and accuracy hit 94%.
Which completely alters the unit economics of their operation.
And they needed multilingual support too, right?
Yeah.
Because they process queries in Arabic and English to handle their diverse workforce.
Right. And translating legally binding customs code on the fly is super risky if you hallucinate. But RA grounds the translation in the verified source document.
Okay, so RA solves the hallucination problem. But let's shift gears to the bottom line financial impact. Like the so what for the business leaders listening.
The ROI is where this really gets real.
Yeah, so let's look at that Dubai fashion retailer case study. They have 45 outlets, and they integrated this system across their web platform, WhatsApp, and Instagram.
Deep integration.
Very. And the numbers are wild. Their first response resolution jumps from 34% to 78%.
Meaning the issue is completely solved without needing a human.
Exactly. And their customer satisfaction, the CSC, actually rose from 3.8 to 4.6 stars.
While handling 120,000 interactions in 6 months.
Right. And because the system learns continuously, its accuracy improved from 82% to 91%. And this is where that 12-cent metric comes from $2.40 down to 12 cents.
But we have to look at the human side of that retail case study, too.
Oh, yeah. Did they fire everyone?
No, that's the thing. They had 18 human support agents. They weren't laid off. They were redeployed to high-value customer relationship roles.
Oh, like VIP styling and complex problem solving.
Exactly. It's not about replacing humans. It's about workflow optimization.
And we see that outside of retail, too, like the intelligent document processing or IDP in finance.
Right, the loan origination system.
Yeah, they used AI to extract data from tax returns and KYC docs, and it reduced their loan approval time from 7 days to 4 hours.
A week down to a morning.
And cut operational costs by 38%. So, okay, with ROI like that, naturally everyone listening is wondering, how do I actually implement this safely?
That's the critical question.
What does the timeline actually look like? Are we talking years?
Not at all. According to the guide, a basic chatbot takes maybe 6 to 12 weeks, but a full multi-agent enterprise system takes about 4 to 6 months.
4 to 6 months. That's still incredibly fast for enterprise software.
It is, but you can't just plug in an LLM and call it a day. This is where Aetherminden's strategic focus on AI-led architecture comes in.
Meaning you need a plan before you write code.
Exactly. You need a unified data strategy, solid model governance, and security that complies with the UAE data protection law, which, again, aligns with the EU AI Act.
You need to clean up your data swamp into a clean data lake.
Right. And you need a modern tech stack. We're talking orchestration layers like LangChain and models like Claude or OpenAI.
Which means you really have to pick the right partner. You can't just hand this to some junior coders.
Definitely not. Dubai has over 1,200 tech startups, and 35% of them are in AI and ML. The ecosystem is massive, so finding a partner with domain expertise and a proven compliance track record is absolutely crucial.
So what does this all mean? If I had to share my #1 takeaway from all these sources, it's the sheer speed of the ROI.
It really is unprecedented.
Enterprises are seeing 25% to 40% first-year returns, and these agent systems are driving 60% to 75% efficiency gains. This isn't a science experiment anymore.
No, it's a core strategy.
Yeah, it's a baseline requirement for efficiency. What's your biggest takeaway?
For me, it's compliance as a competitive advantage.
Interesting.
Yeah, by aligning with frameworks like the EU AI Act right from the architectural phase, businesses aren't just avoiding fines, they are building future-proof trust with their customers.
I love that. Proactive compliance.
Exactly. And I want to leave you with one final thought to ponder as we wrap up.
Okay, let's hear it.
We've spent a lot of time talking about your AI agents interacting with your customers and your internal back-end systems.
Right.
But consider this. As 78% of enterprises deploy these systems over the next few years, what happens to your overarching business strategy when your autonomous supply chain agent has to negotiate a contract directly with your vendor's autonomous pricing agent?
Oh, wow. Agent-to-agent negotiation.
Exactly. The systems won't just support the business, they'll be conducting the business.
That is wild to think about. And it's the perfect place to wrap up today. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive. For more AI insights, visit etherlink.ai.